Need or something. Hello. Oh, that door's open. 1 second. Woo, yeah. Hi. It's a weird vibe. I'm like very high energy, but I'm yawning apparently. Hold on, let me turn this down. Yes. Hi. So, that's going to piss me off. Hold on. Rachel says, oh goodness, the yawn scared me. I'm sorry. Hi, hello. I have written 600 words today, and I've been just screwing around for the past several hours and not doing what I'm meant to be doing. So here I am, getting you guys to force me to write. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting vibe because it's 10:30 my time, and my normal bedtime is usually about 11:30. So this is very late for me, but I'm also feeling quite high energy. I'm feeling a little bit, wow, I've not said this word in several years. It feels like I'm feeling a bit hyper. So it's time to do some of that. Oh, one thing I do want to say before I forget as well. Hello, if you are watching this stream later on, not live, and you have missed it and you want to be able to catch the next one, whenever that is, I don't have a schedule for these streams. I'm just trying to use them as and when I need them. So they're very spontaneous, but if you do want to be notified when I'm going live, make sure that you enable notifications for my channel. So click that bell. It's a cliche at this point, because I'm also not going to be emailing people about it anymore because I feel like I'm just spamming. So if you like these streams and you want to join more of them, then make sure that you have notifications enabled for my YouTube channel. Yes. John is complimenting my t-shirt. Thank you. I love this t-shirt. I am wearing this t-shirt and also my Halloween Pusheen pajama bottoms. So we're ready to go. Yeah. So, okay. So I've said hello. I've given the chat about notifications. I think that's it. Yeah, let's just get into it. So here's how I thought we would kick things off. I've really been enjoying doing tiny little 5-minute sprints because I can't, it's very hard to talk myself out of them because they're so small. Let me light my candle. So that's been helping me a lot. So I think that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with a tiny little 5-minute sprint, and then we can talk a little bit about how it's going. And I've got some like nano chat that I can catch you up on, some things that I'm trying and things that have been working and stuff for me, just how I'm getting on, and then we can do another sprint. So I hope that sounds okay. I need to figure out what vibe I want. I like block party, but this is not the time for this. Yes, okay. Yes, Halloween isn't over until we say it's over. Totally. Okay. Okay, before I get into the sprint, Addison's asking, how many words did you get done yesterday? I managed 1,000. Wow, I can remember the exact number. That's wild. I can never remember numbers. I managed 1,715 words yesterday, which I was very happy with. I got to fill in my tracker. And I just did that over like lots of little sprints over the day. But we'll get into the content and stuff of that soon. This is my tracker right now. Each of these boxes is 250 words. So I'm at about, what am I at actually? 2,315 total. I've written 600 today, so I still need another 1,000 today. So let's get on with it. Yes. I am all over the place tonight, you guys. Right, timer, good to go. You know what it is? It's because normally when I do these streams, or this is the first stream that I will be doing where I'm actually typing instead of handwriting. And so I'm like, where's all my stuff? And I'm like, it's your laptop, it's in front of you, girl. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna have to move my mic. Just move you guys down. And you can just look up my nose while I type. Okay, we're going for a tiny little 5-minute sprint. If you're doing Nanowrimo, if you're writing, please join me for 5 minutes of intense writing. If you're not, then do whatever you like, I guess. Oh, wait, can I even jump into this? Because I don't even know what scene's coming next. Hold on. I might be brainstorming what scene's coming next, actually. Maybe my plot embryo. Yeah, that'll be what I brainstorm. That's fine. I have chocolate oat milk, which in my Nanowrimo mug, which I have microwaved. So it's hot. If you microwave chocolate milk, does it become hot chocolate, or is it just hot chocolate milk? These are the real questions that we should have been asking in philosophy undergrad. Okay, I'm going to stop screwing around now. Let's do it. Thank you all for weighing in. That's a distinction without a difference. Someone saying, Zara saying, definitely counts as hot chocolate. I think they're different. It certainly tastes different than a hot chocolate, but I don't know. Yeah. Cool. Clarissa passed 5K today. That's amazing. Well done. Okay, we're going to go for 5 minutes. I'm going to stop saying that and actually do it. And am I going to change from music to ambience? I always do ambience, so I'm going to try music. Fuck it. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry, just getting my file ready. Okay, 5 minutes on the clock, starting now. That's it, guys. I see Kyra saying, got around 3.5k today. That's amazing. So no more writing for my poor wrists. I need to be real careful with this guy. I don't think it's from writing. I think it's actually, I've been working on a secret project that will hopefully be public very soon. But I'm having to do like a lot of hand lettering and kind of like shading and kind of illustrate-y stuff for it. And I overdid it yesterday because I've got a deadline. And so I'm going to have to rest up. Maybe take some ibuprofen as well. Yes. Hello, I'm seeing a lot of new folks have just arrived. Hi. Amazing. Rachel saying, didn't do horribly for not having any of my stuff and writing from yesterday. Great. And Shelby Ann says, that was really good. I needed that. I'm so glad. Tiberius is enjoying the typing noises. I don't think you're alone in that. I personally love a pencil scratching as well, but I know that's probably more difficult to hear on a stream like this. Great word counts, everyone. Liza got 103, Shelby Ann got 256, Danielle got 135, Sarah got 241, Lucy got 254, Ava got 202, Kira got 140, Alexa got 180, Tamara got 18 words, including the title, because I'm eating brekkie at the same time, she says. And how much did I get, actually? I don't even know. Let me check. I got 149 words, which is fine. Yeah. So, cool. Andrea says, arrived in the middle of the sprint, so I haven't got any words yet. We just did a little 5-minute sprint, and we're going to do another one real soon. So, yeah. Oh, Russell's here. Hello. Kelly says, I managed just over 1,300 today. Not bad considering I had an 8-hour shift. That's amazing. Yeah. Cool. So I feel like I should not be listening to proper music right now because it's kind of distracting, but I also I'm liking the slightly hype vibes, and so I don't want to just switch it off either. I'm just going to be at war with myself. It's fine. So yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about how it's going so far. I mean, obviously it's only been one day, and yeah, so here's what I have figured out in this one day that I've been doing. I did some sprints at midnight at kickoff, and they were terrible because I had just finished my plot embryo that day and I had no idea which scene I was starting with or what. And normally I like to have what I call a scene trigon, nailed down. So I want to know the protagonist, their motive for the scene, the main conflict of the scene, and then a rough kind of idea of the resolution of the scene. Before I dive into writing it, I at the very least want to know the conflict, and I didn't have anything, so it was a total mess. But I have given myself some house rules, some Rachel rules for Nano, which I think are going really well, and I think are going to be really good. Do I get to update my tracker for that amount of words? Let's find out. 2, 4, 6, 6 divided by 9.8. So no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, okay. So next sprint, I'll get to update my journal tracker. I was getting that out for a reason, to tell you guys what I'm doing. So I was kind of tentative about. I decided to do Nano out of nowhere, very last minute. It's not even this journal, Rachel. That's why. And my normal process for drafting is that I do a lot of brainstorming, because I want to know. This is what I said to my friend Jen earlier today, is that I don't mind writing a really terrible version of a scene if I know I'm going to still use that scene, if I know that there's a point to the scene, if it belongs, if it has a decent claim to belonging in the story. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's definitely going to stay in later rounds of revision, but it needs to move the story forward somehow. It needs to have like a decent conflict and contribute somehow. But I don't mind writing an absolutely terrible version of that for my first draft. But that's not the same thing as writing any old shit to get word count. And so I don't want to write scenes that I'm just writing for the sake of it. I just want to write crappy versions of scenes that I would have written otherwise, essentially. And that requires a certain amount of brainstorming for me. And I was trying to figure out how that would work. Because I was like, well, does that mean that I'm just going to have to constantly keep stopping drafting and getting up my word count to do brainstorming? But what I've decided to do for the moment is actually include brainstorming in my word count with some very specific parameters around that. So with some kind of strict rules, but it's been working great so far. And I think it might be the way for me to do Nanowrimo. So, here are my rules. So, I draft in Scrivener. For any time that basically once I complete a scene and I'm like, I don't know what comes next. Like I know the rough direction of the story because I've got my plot embryo, but literally all I've got is the plot embryo. So if I'm going to get down on the ground level and be like, okay, what scene's going to come next? Or what kind of scene am I going to build next? Then it's time to do a bit of brainstorming. My rules are every brainstorming session is 5 minutes long. That's it, 5 minutes. It's like nothing. I brainstorm directly, I count the word count of that brainstorm. So I write my magic question, like what is the question I'm brainstorming? And sometimes that'll be, what scene am I doing next? And sometimes it was, what else did I have? Like how could X character present conflict for the protagonist in this scene? Oh, tickly nose. So far it's just been like, what conflicts could come up in this scene? So I write my magic question, I put a line underneath it, and then I do like a list brainstorm where I'm literally just writing number 1 and then idea, and then number 2 and then an idea, and doing that for 5 minutes. And that's a complete brainstorming session for that magic question. The rules are I can only brainstorm as if it's something that I need to write the next scene. So there's no brainstorming scenes and scenes ahead, or just brainstorming general things about the project unless they are relevant and I need to know them for the next scene. And the other thing is that I'm only going to allow myself 2 brainstorming sessions, 2 5-minute sessions on the same magic question, and no more. So if I am brainstorming for 5 minutes, and I'm like, I didn't really get anything that I like there. And then I do another 5 minutes and I'm still looking at it and I'm like, I don't like any of this. I don't necessarily want to move forward with any of it. Too bad. I got to pick something from the list and just move forward. That's the rules. And so I think that is going to be a really great way to allow myself to do the brainstorming that I need, but also not allow myself to brainstorm as procrastination, which I think would be very easy for me because brainstorming is my comfort zone and drafting is my conflict zone. My academy students will know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I think that's hopefully a good way to like keep put boundaries around that, but still like I think that's still really important writing work for me, and so I'm happy to include that in my word count. And I think it's probably a good balance as well because it's actually a lot easier to get words a lot more quickly in that kind of list format brainstorming than it is in prose. So yeah. I see Johnny said, what are the rules? I hope that you just heard me explain the rules because I just did. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Was there anything else? Yeah, so far I've done. So my first scene, which was a total dead end because I was just writing for the sake of it, and that was my first like kickoff sprint. I did 379 words, and it felt pointless. And that's when I was like, okay, I can't do this. I'm not just going to write for the. At the end of the day, I want a story out of this. I'm not just doing it for the sake of it. And so then my next brainstorm was what conflict could come up in X scene, and that was 206 words. And then I jumped into the next scene. After a 5-minute brainstorm, which culminated in 200 words, I then managed to write a 1,500 word scene from that. That to me is a lot of bang for your buck. And I'm used to doing much longer brainstorming sessions than that. So that was really interesting. And then my last 2 sessions have been brainstorming. No, it hasn't. Oh yeah, I did a brainstorm and then I went back to the previous scene. And then, yeah, that was 178 words. And then the one that I just did in our 5-minute sprint was 151 words. And I haven't picked something from this yet. So I've now got a list of 13 options for what scene comes next, like 13 ideas, inspired by the plot embryo and then just also off the top of my head. And I just got to pick one. I mean, I could do another brainstorm on that, or I could just pick one. And what I'm actually doing is just highlighting the answers that I've picked as well, so that I can see, and then just start a new Scrivener doc and get into the scene. Carl, I think I left you a question on Patreon. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that actually. If you want to post it here, I can see what I can do. Lynn says, I just realized my session goal is 1,000 words more than I meant to set it as. I could have finished ages ago. This quine's after bed. Love it. We're not going to get into accents chat again in detail, but for those of you who don't know, quine is the Aberdeen way of saying girl or lass. Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's do another sprint. Let's do another wee 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, this is slightly off topic, but I will answer it anyway. Carl said, I'd never seen Kiki's Delivery Service, so I watched it before your study. It's a classic for so many reasons. I'm wondering what you consider the theme topic. I'm thinking maybe creative burnout, but I was curious of your point of view. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a bunch of ways that you could interpret the theme topic, because the actual theme theses that I came up with were, the final theme was, I have to take care of my magic and find my purpose and passion as a witch, or I can't use my magic for myself or anyone else. Creative burnout nails it pretty much for me. It could just be creativity or creative work, creative livelihoods, or something like that. There's lots of different ways of describing that topic, I think. Okay, so cool. Let's go for another sprint. I don't need this open. Do I? Do I? I will keep it. I'm going to go for another 5 minutes. So please do join me. I'm going to be deciding on my next scene, so there might not be quite as much typing, I'm afraid. Yeah. Or should I just pick now and then get into the scene? Okay, yeah. 5 minutes. Starting now. That's us, folks. Hi, Michaela's here. Ella says, I only got about 2.5 minutes in for brainstorming when my cat decided she really needed to lay across my arms. Classic. Good word counts, guys. Yeah, I didn't get a ton done, but I got 8 potential answers, and it's like, what, 112 words, but I came up with an idea that I think I really like. Yeah. So I don't know if I will. I mean, that's going to require inventing a whole new character. I wonder if there's something I can steal. Might go for a bit of a longer session to figure that out. I'm looking at my document and I was about to do something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, look at my word count. Okay, I'm at 858. So I'm halfway, I guess, to 1600. Okay. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna go with that idea because it's exciting and that is what we want. But I'm gonna spend a couple minutes just finding a rough concept for this character, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna look to 2 sources for that. 1, Pinterest, and 2, my inspiration board, mood board thing as well. I'll see if there's something quick I can whip up that I can then just build on. Okay. So I'm not going to set a timer for a sprint, but I am going to work now. So if you would like to join me, feel free. Yeah. Do I want to change my background? Cool. You guys, my idea that I was really excited about for this next scene, I've just realized directly contradicts the scene before, just like world building that I'd set up. Idiot. Which one do I want to change? Okay, I think I've got a workaround, but I'm going to need to brainstorm it. So that's going to be my next thing. Okay, I'm going to do another 5-minute sprint. Starting now. I don't want to give away what I'm writing about, but I enjoyed that answer. Option number 4, just a literal fucking ghost. Is this bullshit? Oh my god, why is YouTube Music recommending me Skrillex? Like, who do you think I am? And that's our 5 minutes. Hi, Tony. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, that was definitely the most fun brainstorm so far because it's getting into fun magic stuff. But I still don't know what I'm going to do. Okay. What am I at? 970. Okay. I feel like I've hit a point where I've got good ideas, but it's going to require more brainstorming to actually build that out. But if I put in the work now, this could be a great running conflict throughout the entire rest of the story. So I think it's worth it to do more brainstorms now. But I'm going to continue to stick to my rules and not brainstorm the same magic question for more than 10 minutes. To move on to other things. Idea number 3. What if a raccoon? What if a raccoon? I feel like I'm finally, after several years, channeling the true chaotic neutral Nanowrimo energy. Oh, God. A ghost raccoon. A ghost raccoon. I literally said that at the exact second that Rage typed it. Oh my God. My story is set in fictional New York. Would you see? I mean, like as for like urban wildlife, I'm like foxes. But would you see a raccoon? And also, it's fantasy, so could just make it up. Yeah, rats. That's fair. Ghost pizza rat. I did think about rats already, but I didn't want to. It made me think of something else kind of similar, and I didn't want to do that. Christine says plenty of rats and raccoons in New York, but more in the burbs than the inner city. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not a real raccoon. It's just something in the shape of a raccoon. So I think that could be fine. But speaking of rats, this is such random rat stuff. I'm playing a space D&D game with my brother at the moment. I mean, well, we've had our first session. We've not had a second one yet. And my character is Yosoki, which is a race of rat people, and they're like 3 foot tall. And so I'm just this tiny little rat lady who wears an elegant cape and carries a tea flask at all times, and she's just a little old rat. And I sort of actually loosely based her some of her personality on one of my pet rats that I actually owned several years ago called Patch. So I'm like, I feel like I'm doing like, I'm exploring the rat archetype in another way creatively. I think I'm going to save rats maybe for that. I think we're doing a weird raccoon, guys. I think that's what's going to happen. Ashley says lots of raccoons in Central Park. You guys, it's happening. It's going to be a raccoon. Opossums are good as well. Yeah, I want like a trash animal. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hmm. Missy says will be named T Nook. Um, no, I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but it's going to be good. It's going to have crazy eyes, just mad eyes. Um, yeah, it doesn't. It's not meant to be terrifying. It's just meant to be like a nuisance. It's a new character, who I think is going to be recurring. So yeah. Raccoons are clever. They'll open your lunchbox. Yes. 26. But this might be me sending you raccoon videos, Rachel. I literally have a raccoon video meme as part of one of my examples in the Story Magic Academy. Have you guys seen that really short clip of that raccoon with candy floss and it accidentally drops it in a puddle and then of course it melts and it just has this moment of like sheer despair and confusion. I use that as an example of a tragic plot. Um, yeah, I know it made me sad as well, but apparently, according to the internet, after that video was filmed, the raccoon did get more candy floss. So it did get to eat the candy floss. It wasn't just like tragic forever. He searches with his little hands, yes. Um, Darren says, oh no, the sad raccoon in all caps. Um, yeah. I think I might be welling up thinking about the sad raccoon, you guys. This is absolute chaos. Um, oh, frightened rabbits come on my shuffle. That's lovely. Emotional raccoon videos indeed. Okay, I've finished my hot chocolate milk. Um, Darren says this is peak nano vibes. Yeah, we're on day 2, you guys, and I'm already streaming at 11:30 at night and just laughing hysterically about raccoons. Okay, focus. Their little hands. Oh my god. Their little raccoon hands. I can't. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, cool. I this character needs to be a raccoon, clearly. Okay. Okay, where are we at? 988. I need to get a bloody move on. Oh shit, because I've got appointments tomorrow morning, so I can't stay up all night doing this. I need to head out. I need to some of you guys might know that I broke my microphone. It usually goes on my camera. Just snapped, knocked my camera off my desk by accident and broke it. So I need to go pick up a new one. And because of COVID, the like music and sound gear shop that I go to is only doing appointments. So I have an appointment tomorrow at 11 there to go get a new mic. So I can't be up all night. I need to get on with it. Okay. Right. I'm not going to start another sprint quite yet because I need to decide what I'm doing next, if I'm writing or what. Or if I need to do one more brainstorm, but it's wild what you can build in 5-minute increments, isn't it? It's just wild. Okay. Oh, Queens of the Stone Age. All right. Okay. I've not heard this song in so long. Like for later. Okay. Right. Back to it. Yeah, this is full. We're half past 11 p.m. Day 2 of Nanowrimo, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to name this raccoon character? And my brain is like, Raccoon Boy. Yeah, that's yeah. Okay. It's the wrong journal. All of these raccoon names are brilliant, you guys. Honestly. This is fantasy, so this raccoon just might be the patron spirit of trash. In this story, we'll see. We've got a few different ideas. Good night, Sin. Thanks for joining us. I've had this raccoon character for 0.02 seconds, and I'm already like, tragic backstory. What is this raccoon's tragic backstory? Get it together, Rachel. Get it together. Knife just says, God, that's so valid. I don't know if it's going to be able to speak. I don't think so necessarily. So I don't know that it even needs a name to begin with. What was I doing? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. I'm going to start writing this scene. Let's introduce Raccoon Boy, the spirit of trash. Okay. Right, now that I've got actual words to write, I think I want to do a little bit of a longer sprint, so let's go for 10 minutes. Haley's saying, might I suggest MacArthur Park as a Raccoon's theme song? I don't know it, but after I've done this sprint, I'm going to look it up. Yes, oh my god, sharing nanoisms, such a joy of Nanowrimo. Missy said, I love putting humor in the third person because this is a sentence I just wrote. The tears feel like endless streams, like a waterfall, but for your eyes. I remember, this is one of the only things I remember from my first time doing Nanowrimo back in 2009. And like, it was an absolute trash fire. And so there was tons of stuff like that where it was just god awful. And I remember I printed out my draft after the month was over, and I was sitting in the like communal kind of like living room area of my in like the halls of residence in university where I was staying. So I was like living with like 4 other students, and we were having drinks in this like horrible little like living room area and like just reading out the worst lines that we could find in my draft. And one of them was something along the lines of it was like a character who was like kind of peeved about something, and she'd kind of like huffed, and she was like, and I described it as like she breathed through her nose like a small bull or something like that. And I just absolutely lost it. Breathing through her nose like a small bull. perfection. Okay. Genuinely, let's do some writing. Okay, sorry, that was me just writing up a little summary of what's happening in the scene. Okay, I'm going to go for 10 minutes. Godspeed. I'm going to need to change my timer from 5 minutes on. Okay, 10 minutes starting now. Just hit 1,000 words. That's our 10 minutes. I'm actually just going to jump right back in and do 5 more minutes. Try and finish this part that I'm working on. 5, starting now. Damn. Oh, I've just passed midnight, and so the session target counter on Scrivener is reset. So I'm going to have to just calculate that manually. Okay, I need to do like 300 more words. We're getting there. Let me check back in with you guys. YouTube music is so hit and miss. I'm not about Chili Peppers right now. Thank you. I will take some black keys though. Okay. Whew. Yeah, Jana says you can turn off the midnight reset in Scrivener as a checkbox. I know. I think I do still mostly want it to reset every day instead of per session, because to be honest, I just keep Scrivener open all the time. And so I'd like to see my word count for the day rather than stopping and starting per session. Though I guess I could just open it once a day and that would maybe do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. 11th Clara says you can also reset what time it changes over, and I've mine set for 3 a.m. Yeah, that's probably a good idea actually. Just make it a little bit later, because like there's no way I'm going to be up. There's a certain time after which there's no way I'm going to actually be up at any time. I'm sorry, I can't stop yawning. It's late. It's 12 minutes past midnight where I am, and I am not a night owl particularly. I'm kind of hungry now. Snack? Snack time? And then 300 more words. Brain melted, words gone. I do have that appointment, thank you. I need to, yeah. What time? I'm pretty sure it's 11. Yeah. I need to be at the music shop for 11 tomorrow. But I don't want to not get to word count on day 2 of Nano. But I have no good excuse. Okay. I think I need a snack regardless. Even if I was going to go to bed right now. So I'm going to go grab a snack. You feel free to do whatever you want. Always. Obviously. Maybe you also want to grab a snack. Maybe you want to grab something to drink. Maybe you want to write while I'm not distracting you. Yeah. Taryn says, is there any time you can nap tomorrow? I mean, yeah, probably. I'm not a big napper. In general, to be honest. But I mean, I make my own schedule, you guys. I work for myself, so it's always, if my time isn't going well, then it's always my own fault, essentially. But yeah, tomorrow at 11 I've got the music shop, and then at 12 I'm going back to kickboxing. So that'll be a lot. I do need to dig out my gloves and stuff for that. So actually I do need to do stuff in the morning. Okay. Yeah, snack. Kyla's back. You know what's funny, Kyla, is that when you said earlier that you had to leave because you had an appointment, I almost was like, I might not catch you because I'm not planning on doing a very long stream. I'm just trying to jump on, bash out some words, and then head off. But here we are still. I'm just having some, how do you pronounce it? Cabanosi, whatever, Polish smoked sausage. Somebody's asking if I am writing a book that is a continuation of State of Flux. No, I'm not. This is a totally different project. I thought I had more of an answer to that, but I don't. That's it. That's all I got. Alexa says, it's okay because raccoon. That's basically where I'm at right now. Class asking, can we hear any more about your project? I actually did a live stream like in maybe back in April or something where I talked about this project. It's urban fantasy. The aim is for it to be super cozy and chill, actually. But we'll see if I can manage that. I don't think I've ever written anything chill in my life. So, yeah. But if you're interested, then you can definitely check out that one. It's like the old, it's called My New Novel, the Clubhouse stream, or something like that. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay. So, I have written the protagonist getting to the location, and then she's going to do something magical, which is then going to cause the raccoon to appear, and then the raccoon will cause chaos. And it's chaos, so I don't know what's going to happen. Well, didn't someone make a joke earlier about having, if you don't know what to write, light a trash can on fire? And I'm like, that might actually genuinely happen in the scene, and it wouldn't be out of place at all. Okay. Genuinely, I do need to finish. Yeah, it's 20 past 12. I need to finish these last 300 words, you guys, and get to bed. Rage, okay. No worries. Thank you for joining us. It seems pretty fine, to be honest, but yeah, I'll maybe double check if there's anyone else that wants to moderate. But thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to be staying for... I don't think I'm going to be staying for that much longer. However long it takes me to write 300 words. Okay. Okay, Rage is saying that they'll stay then. Feel free to stay. Don't feel like you have to. I will be fine without a mod for 20 minutes. And Carl saying, give me the power. Yeah, saying rar at the end of that message didn't really sell it for you, I'm afraid. Okay. I'm finishing my snack. we're going to use our last half a brain cell to write this. I was about to switch back to my normal writing ambience, but now it's AC/DC, so let's just keep that. Dania says, I've been trying to write all day. I've got 0 words. Help me. Well, we're about to do a sprint, so join us for that and do it. Just do it. I believe in you. You can write some words today. It'll be fine. Okay. Let us... Yeah. Okay, we're going to go for 10. Starting... Let me see if you guys can see this. Oh, you can actually in that light. Starting now. Was that 10? No, that's 5. This is the issue. Okay. The temperature is 22 degrees apparently. Okay, 10 minutes sprint starting now. Okay. If you saw how I was frowning there for a bit, I was like doing spell maths. I mean, like, how does this work again? How would they do this? What? How does magic work in this world? Yeah. Okay. I'm so close, you guys. I've got. What do I have left? Okay, I only had 100 words left, and frankly, I'm just going to leave it there. That's close enough. I need to go to bed. But I've gotten started with this scene that's going to be a big fun one, and that's going to get me lots more writing, I think, before I have to brainstorm again, which is cool. And it also seems fun. What concept? So I'm going to update my nano word count. Where will that be? Am I logged in on Chrome? Woo! I am not, but I shall attempt to sign in. Okay, that did work. Okay. So my current word count is 3217. Yeah, I really missed that they don't have, like, I like the regular progress bar that they have on Nanowrimo, but I really missed the graph with the daily word counts with the line to see how far you are from, like, yeah, like that. I don't seem to be able to access that anymore. It seems like they've changed it. And I get to update my journal tracker as well. Does this pen work? Yes. Okay, so where is it? Oh, okay. Some folks are saying that you can still see it in my NaNoWriMo stats. There is. Okay, thank you guys. It's just not in the same place as the last time I did Nano. Cool. Oh, you can do it as a bar chart and everything now. That's cool. The more you know. Right, okay. So let me do my quick calculation. Oh yeah, that's me filled up all 12 of my first line of blocks. In fact, I'll let you guys watch me fill this in. So my little journal tracker is 250 words per brick and then 12 bricks to a line, which makes 3K. And I've just completed my first line. Oh yeah. Now I get to draw my next bar. Oh yeah, I need to do these first. And so this will be 6K. Oh yeah. Okay. It is time for me to go to bed. Clearly. So thank you so much for joining me for writing and forcing me to write just by watching me. You're my accountability buddies, because I would feel like a twat if I did a stream like this and I didn't write anything. So yeah. Yes. Cool. Thank you all, folks. As I said, last final note, I am not going to be sending out emails about these streams anymore because I don't want to spam up people's inboxes with them. So if you want to catch more of these streams throughout the rest of November, make sure that you have turned on notifications for my YouTube channel by clicking the bell button. Yeah. I hope you guys got some stuff done as well, and that it's going okay if you are participating in Nano, or even if you're not, if you're just writing. Yeah. Tony's asking about the Discord. I will probably still put things in the Discord. Yeah. But if you want to join them, then it can never hurt to have notifications on. Cool. Yeah, because I think a lot more people in the Discord are doing Nanowrimo than like my entire email list. Oh, Raphael's asking what's the Discord. I have a Patreon, and so if you join the Patreon, you get access. I mean, so I'm doing streams because this is a special event for Nanowrimo, but normally I do one live stream a month, and it's and you can join it for $2 a month on Patreon, and for that $2 a month, you also get access to my Discord, which is called the Storycraft Lounge at the moment, and you also get your name in the credits of my videos and stuff. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, thanks everyone. I need to get to bed because I have a lot to do tomorrow. And I hope I'll see you for another stream soon. Okay, take care. Happy writing, happy noveling, and I'll talk to you soon.